where a lot of people were like, Mirko, what the f***, Mirko? I cannot believe it. 0 casters voted for Kairi as finals MVP in the grand finals of season 12. Yes, sir, that is a fact. We can bring up the IG post. You know what? I'll bring up the IG post. Let's see. Okay, let's see the IG post so you guys know. It's finals MVP. If you guys don't know, we have a voting system for finals MVP as well. And here, let's see. Okay, let's go. It's Keyboy who won the finals MVP. Here it is. The official 6 casters on desk. This is counting me, Eterna, Arashi, Ranger, Mas, Momo-chan, and KB. These are votes for all 6 casters, and then we also have media votes, and then we have the total of everything, right? So let's go for 6, the first official 6 casters. I don't care what you say, chat. I look at it in the objective way, all right? When I vote for MVP, I don't look at the team, I don't look at the player. I look at their performance on stage. My vote was CW. I think CW was the standout. I think it was either CW or Keyboy. Those were the 2 standouts in the grand finals. Now, if you want to talk about regular season, if you want to talk about first team jungler, if you want to talk about the first time they met Geek in the upper bracket, if you want to talk about the first match they had, I voted Kairi in all 4. All 4. So it's not a problem of like, oh, I don't want Kairi to be MVP. Because here, fun fact, last season, season 11, when Sans won the finals MVP, my vote was Kairi. Because I thought he had the biggest impact. And I even spoke about this in my Starcast. So it wasn't me. It's not me saying like, oh, I don't want a Filipino. I think whoever is the best will be voted. There you go. For me, I always vote on the objective best. I don't care who you are, right? If it's a boy, I will vote for a boy. If it's Beloy, I'll vote for Beloy. Then here we have the media votes. And honestly, guys, right? I will Kairi 1v4 stealing Lord killing 1 player isn't MVP material. Bro, 1v4 steal? Can you are you actually like retarded? Why don't you vote for Kairi? He stole 1v4. My guy. Here, I'll let you know why he wasn't MVP. This game was the game. The game where Kairi stole the Lord 1v4 was not grand finals. You fuck Dumbo. You fuck bozo. If it was in the grand finals, I'll fucking vote for him in the grand finals. You fuck Dumbo. Get your facts straight before you start hating and commenting, you fucking dumbass. I swear to God, like, bro, you're so delusional. It's grand finals MVP. You think we're gonna vote based on upper bracket finals? Because if it was playoff MVP, I'll give it to Kairi, bro, for sure. But if you're talking about finals MVP, it's either CW or Keyboy. My vote was CW. This was upper bracket finals, sir. Caloxo 17. People will always root for their own house. They're not gonna be talking by being objective. I agree, but like sometimes you just gotta look at the facts, and then before you spout shit, you know, it's just funny. Learn Tagalog word for stupid. Oh, bobo. There you go. Bobo. There you go. Yes. This was in the upper bracket finals. Believe it or not, guys, right? It may be this might crack your delusional your delusional brain, but yes, it did not happen in the grand finals, chat. So yeah, and then we have media voting, and then we have the total voting. So it's Kairi number 2, which I think here it was either CW or Keyboy. Thank you so much, by the Caloxo 17. So yeah, and by the way, the game here, the Geek Fam versus Onyx game where Kairi did this, yeah, I actually voted Kairi as well, and Kairi was the player of the match for the match against Geek Fam. I think you can find it here as well. Here, player of the match versus. Look, it's objective. When they do well, when he is actually the one carrying the team, when he's the one making those crazy plays, he is the MVP. Because the casters vote based on objectivity, and this is proof, right? Like when he did that play against Geek Fam in the upper bracket finals, who won it? It's Kairi. My vote, Kairi. And yeah, I think all throughout. Here, look. Bigatron versus Onyx. Who's the MVP? Who's the player of the match? It's Kairi. Because he deserved it. Because he was the guy who was shining the most. Yeah, and that's it. Those are all the Onyx matches. So again, Onyx played 3 matches. 1, 2, and 3. He was not MVP in the finals. That's it. Mirko, but Kairi is hot, so your opinion doesn't matter. Opinion about Kairi wanting money. I think, what did I miss? There's quite a bit of Kairi banter, it seems. Nah, so the whole discussion abstract is the fact that a lot of people are like, why is Kairi not finals MVP? And if you watch the game, if you watch the match, I personally thought it was CW, but I think second to CW would be Keyboy for Grand Finals MVP. A lot of people are asking me like, why isn't Kairi number one, etc. Mirko, if someone from ID plays for a PH team, Indos would say the same thing for sure. It's not Kairi Esports anymore, but it still is for us. Yeah, I'm not saying that you guys cannot use Kairi Esports as like a thing. I'm talking about the Finals MVP here, and I'm talking about my opinion. Again, I'm not trying to tell you guys that you have to think this way. It's my opinion. I guys, remember, all right? I'm not a dictator. I won't fucking shoot you in the streets for having a different opinion. Everybody has a different opinion, man. It's just Finals MVP. A lot of people are asking me, right? Like, why? Why is Keyboy? Why is CW? Why did no caster vote for Kairi? It's because of that. Because in the Grand Finals, it was actually CW and Keyboy who were playing really well. Those were the two standouts in my opinion. Kairi did not come across my mind for the Finals MVP vote, but for all the other matches, especially the matches like against Geek, against Onyx, we all voted for Kairi. Again, I'll show you the picks. See, so this voting and stuff, I would say is very, very objective, and we get it right 90% of the time, like for the player of the match and stuff. And that's what I'm trying to say. And again, the whole thing where I spoke about earlier when I said like, oh, why I don't think it's Kairi Esports is because CW Sans, everyone plays really well. Yeah, that's my opinion. You guys can, you're free to have your own opinions. Like Sheffin mentioned here, no way I can think differently. No way. No way we can all have different opinions. No way. Seriously, voting for MVP? Yes, my guy. If it was guy here, all right, if it was based on KDA, the marksman, the gold lane, or the mid lane will always win, sir. That's why Finals MVP has always been wrong for the most part in MPL ID, in my opinion. Because even in season 9, I remember season 9, they were basing Finals MVP based on just pure KDA, and so roamers had no chance to win, right? So who won regular season, or not regular season, Finals MVP season 9 MPL ID RQ when Vin was literally hooking everyone and winning them the games? It's Clay who won. Not to say that Clay doesn't deserve it. Clay deserves it, but I think Vin deserves it more. Yeah, Vin was supposed to be the Finals MVP for Season 9 in my opinion. And Brands was supposed to be regular season MVP for Season 11. And Kairi was supposed to be Finals MVP for Season 11 too. Yeah, MVP most voted player in Indo. I think if it's like guys, you have to understand that even for like the other stuff, like let's say Oscars and stuff, it's also like a voting thing, by the way, guys. It's voted by the guys who are actually watching and paying attention. So yeah, but the regular season MVP with the voting and stuff, that one's weird. Ken 2, let's be real, Mirko. Out of the 5 Onyx, Kairi has the highest expectation to play in a certain way because we are used to it. The other 4 have lower expectations. Completely agree. I think Kairi stands out the most in the team for sure. He's the flashiest player. He's the player with the best mechanics. I think that's kind of a fact. I don't think anybody is really doubting that. I call him the god of the jungle. I call him the greatest player that we have right now. Not of all time, but right now, he's definitely the best player in the world. So yeah, it's not a debate for that. Like I think number 1 for sure. Hades or Niall, Geek Fam Season 13. Interestingly enough, I think Niall plays better than Hades in Geek Fam for Season 12 compared to Season 11 Hades. Why always big deal about that issue, man? It's not a big deal. It's normal day. Don't talk about toxic topic. Waiting for M5, man. Looking forward, Mirko. Yeah, we'll be talking about M5 and stuff too. But this like discussion is always just really fun because I want to get your opinions as well. Are you going to PH? Hopefully, I'll go to PH, man. Amen. I think you're Mirko.